Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. In today's video, we are going to be playing as Uther, the Lightbringer. The Light Abandoned Snowman. He has some they're not new talents, but they're interesting changes to his talents. Basically, before, the prominent Uther build was what was known as Piano Uther, where you pretty much take every active, like Protective Shield, Cleanse, Shrink Ray, and then Benediction, and you basically have 10 keys to manage on your keyboard, or however many keys it is. I didn't count. And while that's not bad, and a lot of people really do enjoy that kind of play style, I think Blizzard wanted some options in here for less dexterous players to be able to get some fun out of. So there's a talent at level 13. Yes. Yes. Blessed Champion. After using a Holy Light, basic attacks heal nearby allies. And I thought this would be fun to mess around with. I believe this was buffed. So we're going to give it a go. We're just going to go and we're going to auto attack some stuff.
The light abandons no man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Garden Terror map today. Now, I'm going to start out by saying that I'm not a very strong support player at all, in any capacity. And I think Uther is one of the most difficult supports to actually play well, because it takes a lot of target priority. So, for instance, some lives are just quite simply more important than others. And in the heat of the moment, saving a person with your 12-second cooldown Holy Light can be quite hard to do. And if you save the wrong person, that could completely, throw the team fight and have the other team take you over. Because of that, Uther is my lowest win rate support. So don't expect a lot out of me today, but I am going to try. And it is worth mentioning that I didn't really play Uther after Benediction was added. So that's how long I've been kind of dormant on Uther. It's been a long time. It is going to be very important that I get these regen globes. I know I just extended very, very far to get that. But if we don't have mana regen, we are nothing. We have to focus on regen globes. We have to make that happen. The friendly team, Uther, Rhaegar, Gul'dan, Gazlo, Nova. The enemy team, Lili, Toronduis, Burundra, Raynor, Jaina, and Murky. So, weird teams on both sides. We really don't have any sustained damage other than our Gul'dan. Uther Gul'dan might be a fun combo. And they, well, they have their, yeah, they have a better team. There's no getting around that. They have a better team. So we're gonna have to try really hard here to make this work, to make something happen. I pushed up really far there, but we didn't take that much damage. And I'm just gonna be roaming between middle and top to get as many regen globes as I can. It's pretty important. Don't feel like you aren't doing the right thing. If your class or your character really relies on regen globes, don't feel bad for going to get them. I did miss out on a little bit of XP, but this is important. If I want to have any type of impact on the late game, I have to get these regen globes. And then, I can get the lane down and I can let that push. I do hope the team kind of rotates up to help me here, as we do have two members of our friendly team right here, not doing much of anything. Go ahead and stun this Tyrande, try to get some burst damage out on her, but it looks like we are being pushed out of here pretty hard. I never actually explained my abilities. I'll get to that in just a moment. Can I steal this? I just want the... Oh, I thought there was a regen glove. That's the only reason I went back in. So our Q ability on a 12-second cooldown, I don't know why I made a horse noise when I said 12. On a 12-second cooldown, we have Holy Light. And this is a extremely strong... Oh, the owl. I'm a wizard. Single target heal. Heals for a lot. Now, this is on a 12-second cooldown, so when you use it, you need to make sure you're using it on a target that really needs that healing. To subsidize your healing in between, you do have a skill shot called Holy Radiance, so I guess it's really not in between, because it's also on a 12-second cooldown. But Holy Radiance allows you to heal allies and damage enemies. It's a skill shot, looks like this, and if an enemy walks into it, you'll hurt them. If it's an ally that walks into it, you'll heal them. And it's cool to have some multi-utility stuff like that. Rhaegar going in, taking a lot of damage there. Let's try to stun this Lili and see if we can burst her down. We are a man down here. Murky's somewhere, though, so he's not in this fight, so we should be okay. I do feel the need to use my W before my Q. I did a practice game with this build prior to this video, just to try to get back into the swing of things. I lost that, by the way. Lost that game, just for the record. And I'm probably gonna lose this one. I'm trying hard, don't get me wrong. I'm trying hard to keep my allies alive. I don't seem to be a very good Uther player. I do have my Q and my E on quick cast, and my W on release. Our E ability is called Judge, or Hammer of Justice, and it's just a stun. Nothing complicated about it. You just stun the target. Gul'dan in the lane below us, not focusing on the objective at all. Not focusing on it at all. The enemy team looks like they're going to move in here and be able to take the seeds without any contestation whatsoever. And I'm going to have to use my stun on the fish if I want to get out of here. All right, so not only frustrated with our team comp, but how our team's been working together. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm not saying I give up or anything. Nothing like that. Our trait will let us continue to heal as a ghost. Am I a wizard? No, I missed it. Let us continue to heal as a ghost after we die. Now, we get a new heal for that. It's called Flash of Light. Basically the same thing as Holy Light, but on a shorter cooldown, and I think it heals a little less. But pretty strong, and it allows us to kind of play really aggressive. Gazlo, once again, dying down on the bottom lane. It allows us to play really aggressive, move into team fights, do some significant damage, you know, get in there, really get our hands dirty. And if we die, it's not as big of a deal. Like, we don't want to die. We don't want that to be our goal. But if it happens, you know what? That's okay. I am going to pick up Cleanse because I want to counter the Octo Grab, and I hope Cleanse works on that. I actually don't know. So hopefully we're on target a little bit there. Gul'dan just walking into 4 members of the enemy team while tanking a golem, so he's gonna die. And this is my main problem with supporting. I feel like as a damage dealer, as a tank, I can really control the flow of combat a bit more. Based on how I'm positioning, my team can react and, you know, be more aggressive or play a little more cautious. One of the characters we've been playing a ton on the channel lately is Kerrigan, and I think she's a prime example of that. If you see a Kerrigan go in, you can usually go in with confidence if they're a good player. On Uther, I cannot dictate the flow of battle at all, at least before level 10. And after level 10, it's only if I go for the stun ultimate. Until then, if someone kind of just moves in and does stupid stuff, I just kind of have to watch them move in and do stupid stuff. And really, I don't feel, at least, that there's much I can do about that. Uther's been one of those characters that has always been incredible in the competitive scene. And I mean, just awesome. One of the picks that's always contested. Everyone always wants Uther. But for a while anyway, I don't know what his win rate is right now. Why didn't you go through the gate? Go through the gate! I don't know what his win rate is right now, but while he was dominating the competitive scene, it was actually very common to see Uther like at 30% win rate a while ago anyway. Not now, probably. But this was just because like Uther's phenomenal in an organized setting where your team knows what you're doing. And the fact that his heals heal for so much can really allow you to burst someone back up to full health very quickly. But because his heals are on a long cooldown, if there's a series of mistakes that your team happens to make, it's hard for him to do anything about that. It's hard for him to really help a whole team that is maybe doing the wrong thing, rather than just, you know, one person who soaked up a little bit too much damage. We definitely need to be soaking a lot more. The enemy team is at level 10 right now. I need to back up. I could feel that rotation. I could feel it. It was coming. So hopefully we can soak to level 10 pretty quickly. Gazla's been getting a lot of XP down to the bottom lane, but is also, it seems like every time he gets some XP going, he kind of just overextends and gets pushed in on. Maybe I could help with that. I don't really know. Just getting the region globe, Toronto. Don't mind me, baby girl. It's okay. It's all right. I'll go ahead and heal myself, I guess. Now, being in a solo lane isn't the ideal situation for me. I mean, I'd rather be working with someone else, but I mean, I can make this work. Just soaking XP. It's not like I have to push the lane. We are going to go for a Divine Shield at level 10. Should work really, really well with Rhaegar. Rhaegar, of course, has that big ancestral heal that he's going to need to... Yeah, suck a dick! Used Divine Shield on myself to get out of that Octograb because that would have definitely been a death. Now, I know a lot of people freak out when you use Divine Shield on yourself, but there was no one else in the area for me to shield, and we were able to get out of that no problem. Divine Shield's really good. It's really good. It is complete damage immunity and CC immunity on the target. So good Uther players can take a character like ETC and then immediately like bring them up to the next level. ETC can go in with the mosh pit and have crowd control immunity on top of him if you land the Divine Shield at the right time. Like there's some amazing synergies that Uther has with characters like that. And it's so fun to watch when, you know, a good Uther player is just playing off of his team that well. Once again, to be clear, I am not a good Uther player. Divine Storm is not on cooldown. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse our Rhaegar. He was in that Octograb. I think he's out of it now. That triple tap is going to kill Lily. We have a triple tap fucking Nova on the same team we have a Gazlo on. I'm going to try real hard not to be upset about that. I'm going to try really fucking hard not to be upset about that. As long as she gets work done, that's all that matters. She did just overextend into 3 members of the enemy team, and she is going to be taken down. But we won that team fight. That's still a trade in our favor, and that's good. We need to get this. Gazlo needs to stop pushing for 2 seconds and come help us get this. Gul'dan needs to stop doing Gul'dan things by himself and come help us get this. Again, as a support, I don't feel like I have any sway over my team to help them come do this. I'm just Uther. What do I know? I'm just over here casting holy lights and shit. No one's going to follow me into battle. I'm following them into battle, and I feel like a lot of people think about supports in that way. And that's just kind of why I don't play them very often. I don't know. Maybe it's a character flaw. We are going to get this Golem relatively uncontested. I was going to say completely, but, you know, Murky did go in there, at least for a moment. Our mana return seems to be okay. We're at 20 stacks of Conjurer's Pursuit. I've done a lot of recording today. My voice feels pretty shaky right now. The plant is currently growing. I wanted to cycle up here and contest this shit, but I don't know if we will. Let's just let's just steal all the seeds. I'll go ahead and get cleanse on me. Oh, can I not cleanse myself? That sucks. Yeah, I don't care. I got all those seeds. I got every one of them. I'm totally okay with that. Now, hopefully no one else follows me into battle. This is the ghost form I was talking about. We could... No! Why? You're outnumbered. Don't team fight that. That fear did nothing. You just wasted a cooldown. Oh, God. All right, we're going to go for Blessed Champion at 13. This was the talent I was talking about. After using Holy Light, your basic attacks heal you and nearby allies for 20% of the healed amount. In my last game when I was testing this, it was about 150 for the next 2 auto attacks. So you have a single target heal for 740 right now. And then after I heal that target, we're also healing ourselves for 30% of that. And then my next 2 auto attacks are going to pulsate AoE healing. And AoE healing is actually something that Uther really struggles at. It's not something he's good at all. So having this talent in there is really, really cool. I really like it, actually. And again, this is maybe it's not as competitive as the piano build, but it's an alternative build that is significantly easier to follow. It's a lot more straightforward. You just heal people. That's it. And then you go in and you hit stuff. Now, Cleanse does complicate it a little bit, but you could go for a talent like, I don't know, Holy Fire, which just gives you AoE damage. That'd be great versus a Zagara player or someone like that. Would be great if they have a bunch of melee that's just going to be walking in anyway. Let's go ahead and stun this Tyrande here. Never mind, she is in stealth. Now we're going to stun Tyrande. Nicely done. We'll give a heal to our Gul'dan. I don't think I can do anything about that. Lily. Really good Gazlo ultimates here, but of course Triple Tap, the best ultimate in the game, just dealt some really good damage to that wall. Yeah! Alright, we heal Gazlo and then we go and auto attack. Oh, it's more than 2 auto attacks. That was actually pretty good. We lost Rhaegar at the top of the screen. I wasn't even looking at him. I don't have any excuses for that. I just wasn't even looking at him. Once again, we will heal our Gazlo and then push in. Hit the tower, and that's 154 every time. Pretty good. Please back up. What are you doing? All right, we'll just go ahead and Divine Shield her, make sure she gets out of here. We'll go ahead and heal her up as well. Okay, Time to disengage. We didn't get the building. That's all right. We'll go ahead and get the sippy cup. Level 6 team. This is where it starts to get a little bit more complicated. We are going to get benediction. Activate to reduce the mana cost of your next basic ability by 50, and its cooldown by 10 seconds. What does this mean? That means I can cast benediction right here into a holy light. Oh shit! I use cleanse. I'm so bad at Uther. Move benediction there. Move it. I'm body block. Instead of moving, I was just looking at him. He probably didn't like that. So we use benediction. It takes 10 seconds off of our really long cooldown ability that we have here. Then we can basically use it again. And keep in mind, we're going to be healing every time we auto attack after we use Holy Light anyway. So benediction just does nothing but benefit this build. We just need to make sure we use it at the right time. And it kind of does help with Uther's ability to keep multiple people alive. He's had it for a really long time, but again, I don't play a lot of Uther. I hope that's not showing too much. I am trying pretty hard. And I did do a practice game right before this, but my win rate's really low with him. I'm going to ping for some assistance up here. Is it too late? Yeah, they already got all the seeds, so... Oh, never mind. No, they didn't. Stun on Lily. Into another stun! Oh, beautiful! That was so good! And now we just need to push in and make sure we get all the seeds here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's make our way down to the bottom lane, and let's get this one too. No reason not to. We have numbers advantage. Everybody should go bottom. We have Nova pushing top. We have Gazlo pushing top. No reason for this. We have numbers advantage. We are even on XP. We should be heading down here to contest this. And unfortunately, we didn't. We just gave up all the seeds for free. Now we are a little outnumbered here. I'm just going to go ahead and stun this Tyrande. We're going to go ahead, cleanse our Rhaegar out of there. Was not able to heal our Nova in time. We can heal Rhaegar though. He was just out of range for that stun. I have another Holy Light here. Accidentally gave it to Gazlo. That's okay. Everything worked out. Everything worked out fine. Again, that should have been an instant rotation after we got the Terror down to the bottom Terror because they were down to support, because we had basically everyone at full life too. We had every advantage there, but we didn't quite take it. I'm going to grab this just so Gazlo can go split push with his natural kit. This enhances my split push, kind of takes away from Gazlo's split push. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Bottom lane's actually probably the worst lane for me to push, but I'm making my way down here for right now. And it looks like Gazlo's actually going to team fight and defend, so I may just... Yeah, we're going to walk to middle. We just lost our Rhaegar, so they won't have any healing. I'm just going to walk right up to middle and try to get as much value out of this. They're going to get middle keep, so I need to get middle keep so the catapults kind of cancel each other out. It doesn't look like any of them are coming back, so here's hoping we can get it. Kill these minions so they don't kill the flower. They could recall now and apply a bit of pressure to me, but it honestly doesn't look like they are. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep doing this. We're getting the exact same amount of value as they are, so that's good. We'll just disable this stuff, and then I'll go in and kill. We actually were able to get a kill on the Jim Raynor there, but Gazlo looks like he overextended and he will die. But again, we actually got more value out of my Terror than they did, which is surprising. Very surprising. I'm just going to pull back now and go get that bottom fort. Yeah, that's totally fine. We're going to go for redemption here. This is going to allow us to resurrect when we die. We'll come back into human form, which is pretty fucking cool. Let's just get out of here. I don't mind that at all. I don't think dodge that stun. Where's the stun? Come on, you gotta stun me. Where's the stun? We're gonna make it, boys! I gave the shield to me just to make sure we were okay. Now we're gonna benediction into a holy light. Can I get this stun? Can I get this stun? Can I get this stun? Come on! There we go! Stunned Lily. We're gonna take her down. I don't know how we turned that into a double kill, but we did, boys. We did. All right, I can cleanse Gul'dan so we can get out of that. I can heal our Nova and then auto attack the Murky to give AoE heals to my team. And now we're pushing in here. This is fantastic. I don't know how that turned so well, but I'm so glad that it did. We have a Holy Light for Rhaegar. We're going to make sure he's okay. I actually don't like backing up here. I don't know what Gazlo's doing. He was getting ready for seeds, I guess. Okay. So we have numbers advantage. So I'm totally comfortable getting these. Tyrande knows I'm here, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, boys. Okay, we have Benediction into a Holy Light here in just a second. We're going to use the Holy Light on Rhaegar. And now we're going to Holy Light Nova. And we have a stun for Murky when he's up. Beautiful. Okay, I don't mind if I die. You'll notice I'm prioritizing my allies significantly more than myself when it comes to healing. That's because if I die, I just turn into a ghost and then I get free heals. And then after that, I just turn back into Uther and I'm able to start healing again. The only thing I can't do, and in the alpha it was actually possible for Uther to do this, is I can't cast my heroic ability while I'm in that ghost form. It actually used to be very common to have like a kamikaze Uther who would take Divine Hurricane at level 20 and just walk right in and completely destroy everything. That's when that stun basically took up the entire screen. That was a good time to be Uther. We should definitely go contest right away. Murky is only distracting us. And I believe they are getting seeds right now. They cannot get a Terror this night phase. You can tell by looking at the UI at the bottom of the screen. The flower is closed. Guys, we're delaying. No reason to delay. Even if we don't get this and we just contest, that means that our catapults will have more time to push the lane. There's nothing bad about doing this. Not a single damn thing. Wow, that laser killed the Murky in one shot. We're going to go ahead and Benediction into a Holy Light, into another Holy Light. Oh, we're going full team fight here. Okay. Good fear, sending Jaina right into the middle of our team. And we'll just go ahead and stun her and make sure she dies. Okay, we're actually about to waste our terror. Okay, so there's one thing wrong with doing this. Just one. Just one thing. We lost our terror. Shit. Oh, no. We didn't need it. We didn't need that terror. What of it? Fuck. All right, let's get this. We have to get this now. If we don't, we're going to look silly. We have to at least get some seeds. We are actually killing the core with the new catapults. So the new catapults, they have increased range and they actually focus buildings over minions now. So we just did 63% of the core's health to the with the catapults to the core. We should probably just get some mercenary camps and get more pressure that way. I think that's probably our smartest move. So we'll get this. We'll get this. Gazlo's going to clean up bottom. Dude, getting that core pressure in on the Garden Terror was really, really good. We'll go ahead, Benediction into a Holy Light, and then just auto attack. 200 health every auto attack going to that Rhaegar there. That is fantastic. That is so good. I'm really enjoying this build. My first game, it didn't go very well. But you know what? I'm having a lot more fun with it this time. Having a lot more fun. So they've scouted this, so we know they're probably on the way. We just got the double owl out of the Tyrande, though, so we should be okay to just go in here and take this. They actually didn't even take their other camp, so we can rotate over there and get that after this. We just need to make sure our Nova doesn't die. They're on full defense mode right now, so we can just paint the whole map. We can add pressure in every lane and then try to push where we see a weakness. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking this. Oh, perfect fucking timing, too. Bye. We'll see you later, little Murky. Gonna Benediction into a Holy Light on Gazlo. Another Holy Light on Gazlo, and we just stole that camp. Nice. Somehow we got a kill on Tyrande somewhere in there. So I am completely in favor of just pushing in the middle lane here. Benediction is about halfway off of cooldown. We lost our Nova. She got a little overzealous. Darn. darn indeed. This would be a good fear opportunity here. He saw the opportunity as well, but missed the fear just a little bit. That's okay. We are doing okay. We're doing okay, boys. I don't think we'll really get anything out of this push. This is going to come down to the next Garden Terror. So unfortunately, we just kind of delayed the inevitable. Well, not the inevitable. They could definitely come back, but we delayed our progress on this map. We're going to go ahead and cleanse the Gazlo. Good stun is going to... Actually, the stun was a little late. I had Benediction there, but I did not use it. So we're going to... I'm just going to hold on to my cooldowns for a second. All right, here's Benediction. Oh, Gazlo, what are you doing? Oh, God, Gazlo, what are you doing? Jeez. Okay, we're going to have to use Divine Shield on something. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. God, this is stressing me out so bad. Rhaegar's getting away. Here, I have a Divine Shield, or a Holy Light for you. We still have Divine Shield. I just got Hero of the Storm, 20 kills without dying on Uther. Oh, it's so stressful. It's so fucking stressful. All right, we have Benediction into Holy Light here. Look how high my mana is, though. This is great. What? No, don't go back. Just life tap. You got 2 healers right next to you, man. What are you doing? All right, nighttime is coming. Nova, don't be by yourself. Please group up. Please group up. Gazlo is by himself, too. We need him to group up as well. Mercury, you're in the wrong neighborhood. Okay. I'm not going to cleanse that because it's not doing anything. Oh, I should have cleansed it. He just got hit by now. Seems like those two are coordinating really well with the owl snipes into the octograb. That's pretty cool. All right, we have the Garden Terror. I'm going to get in it. I'm not going to let it happen again. I can't. If they want to stop me, they could try. We're Uther. We bring light and shit. They do have the numbers advantage for just a moment, so our team needs to be very careful. Nova's trying really hard to look for a kill. Just care. Oh, no. They started fighting too soon before I was there. I'm afraid we're going to lose our Rhaegar now. Good. Really good. Gazlo ultimate is going to delay that, but seriously, there was no reason to move in before I was there at all. We can deal some damage to these guys. I just don't know how meaningful the damage will be. We should definitely be pushing in for the core right now. Can we get Jaina? Beautiful, Nova. Beautiful. All right, I need assistance on the core. Please come to the core. Paging all team, please enter core range and deal damage to the core. We have a giant minion wave above us, and it has several catapults. So we need to make sure these catapults are able to just stay alive. I'm just going to keep the team away from the catapults. That's my only goal here. We're going to Benediction into a Holy Light, into some AoE healing. And team, I think we did it. I think we won the video game. Uther's so damn stressful. Oh, how do people play sports? It's so nerve-wracking. Oh, and I feel like when I play support, I'm a lot more critical over every mistake that I see my team make. I was even trying to hold back in this match. I was trying not to be over the top on everything that I saw. But it's like, as a support, you just see everyone doing all this stuff, and sometimes it's not good stuff. But that game went well. That game, oh my God. Oh, shit. Oh, I feel like I need a bath. Or like a cold shower after that game. It stressed me the fuck out. Please rate the hero you played. I'll say Uther's very good. Whew. All right, the build I used in today's video is not the piano build. We went for Conjurer's Pursuit, into Beacon of Light, into Cleanse, Divine Shield, Blessed Champion, Benediction, and Redemption. Those are the stats for the game. I feel like I did really well for my second game on Uther in what feels like about a year. It's been a long time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe, and I will see you all next time.